What's up, guys? It's another week of Opening Doors podcast. Today I'm here with Miss Sara Runyans. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Good to see you.
Yes. So I just want to bring you on, kind of do some questions, kind of get to know you a little bit.
Hmm.
So let's start with um, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Okay, sure. Well, I am one of those rare Huntsville natives. Uh,
Okay.
I was born at Huntsville Hospital a few years ago, and I am a wife to Joey Runyans. I have three daughters, and they're young adults, two precious grandsons, and faith, family, and community are very important to me.
Okay. So what made you pursue a career in real estate?
Good question. So, I am a teacher of 20 plus years. I've taught in public, private, and homeschool education. And so I know a lot about all of that here in the Tennessee Valley. I have my master's degree in education and thoroughly loved being a teacher. But then, as I became a teacher and a parent, realizing, as a parent, you want more flexibility,
Hmm.
and had in the back of my mind that I might be interested in real estate. I have some family members in real estate, and but didn't pursue it until the time was right. And then once I did, just really thoroughly loved getting into it.
Okay. All right. So how long have you actually been a realtor?
I've been a realtor for 6 years. My
Okay.
first 4 years was I was with a wonderful local brokerage here in town, and got a lot of great, got established very well in real estate through that brokerage, but was feeling like I wanted to expand what I could offer to my clients, as well as my education and marketing ability. So I joined eXp Realty and haven't looked back, and
Mhm.
have thoroughly loved being a part of eXp Realty.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
So let's go with a
Mhm.
memorable experience or something
Mm.
challenging you've dealt with
Mm.
in your real estate career.
Absolutely. So I have dealt with that. After I've been in real estate for a year,
Mhm.
I was really, really just ramping up my business and really enjoying what I was doing. And then we had something happen in our family. My mother, who had been living alone, been able to drive and be an active person, loved gardening in her yard, and she had a debilitating stroke, and to the point that she literally could not walk. So as a family, we had to decide, what are we going to do? Short of literally putting her in a nursing home, which we did not want to do at that point. We thought, let's see what we can do to help her rehabilitate. And my husband, thank goodness for his support, he said, we'll have her here. We had an extra bedroom, bathroom where she could be on the lower level of our home. And we were able to have her there. And I literally lived, we had two twin beds in that bedroom. And I lived in that bedroom with her for about 2 months, helping her with her therapy so that she could walk again. About a month prior to that, I had joined the number one coaching organization in the nation, Tom Ferry Coaching,
Mhm.
and was getting on board with all of the things that I was going to need to do to fulfill that commitment. And then a month into that, mom had her stroke and she was there, and I am literally helping her to learn to walk again. So at that point, I thought, how can I run my business
Mhm.
and help my mom at the same time? So I thought I might not be able to. Um, Really, having that coaching uh, already established
Mhm.
helped me to get through that. And each year, each successive year, my real estate business improved even through this difficulty. Mom, even though she could not walk for at least a couple of months through therapy, she was able to begin walking again using a Hemi walker. And the goal for her, especially, was she wanted to be back home. One day led to another and another, and we really never knew how long it was going to be. But after 3 years, She was still with us
Mhm.
in our home, and she was walking, but then she was starting to kind of fall back again. She had some vascular dementia going on as a result of the stroke, and she started off with a strong will to improve, but that began to wane. So we decided, okay, let's look at assisted living. And we had her, she was able to qualify for memory care, even though she really didn't need that so much as she needed the physical help that memory care could offer. She was there for about 5 months and she had 3 falls, and they said, we can no longer meet her needs here. She's going to need to go somewhere else. We started doing our research. We found a nursing home that was able to help her. And despite the fact that we never wanted that to be where she was so much happier in the nursing home than she was in assisted living. Even though it was a really nice assisted living facility, they just couldn't meet her needs. And that's where she is now. We don't love the fact that she's there, but we know that she's getting the best care she can get there. And we go visit her regularly and are glad that she is where she needs to be. But through all of that, my real estate business continued, and I was still able to put my family first because it was my business, and I was able to have that flexibility. If I was working another job, I may have had to just quit the job, So I'm really thankful that I had that flexibility, and that I've been able to continue on with what I'm doing with real estate.
Yeah, that would definitely be very
Mm-hmm.
challenging.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I do
Mm-hmm.
like about the professions that we are in. We
Mm-hmm.
can work when we need to,
Mm-hmm.
and if we need to take time off. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and I learned a tremendous amount too about helping people in those kinds of circumstances. I know we have a lot of people that are dealing with, what do I do with my aging parents, or how do I help my aging parents? And I'm very familiar now with the options available in our community, and it helps me now to help my clients who are going through something similar.
for sure. Um, so on that very deep note, let's
Yeah, it was deep.
that was
Mhm.
your mom should be really thankful for you on that.
Well, I'm thankful for her, though. She's always been there
Yeah,
for me
that's the
too.
way I am with my mom. So
Yeah.
I talk to my mom regularly. I'm a mama's boy. So,
Oh, I can picture that, Tristan.
um, so how do you say you would market? How do you market your property?
Okay. Well, I feel like, there are a lot of things. Every property is different. Every homeowner is different and what they are wanting. One of the things that I'm able to do is to provide for my clients, and I actually brought a copy with me, handy dandy copy. This is my listing presentation.
Okay.
And I go through this and I provide, it just shows everything that I'm able to offer. Of course, I offer professional photography. We do, things to prepare the home. I have a timeline, and I go through, and there's so much. I've got 24 pages here of things that I do to give you the best advantage in today's market. And so, if anyone is interested in listing their home with me, I would ask that they give me a chance to have a listing presentation, and I'll talk with them about what it is that I do to get their home front and center and in the eyes of those buyers that are eligible to purchase their home.
Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So do you do any community or yeah, I guess it would be community work or involvement with real estate or housing?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that it's so important, and especially for those of us in this industry, we're interested in housing, we're interested in helping people become homeowners. And home ownership brings with it a sense of well ownership, and I think as a community members we should feel that way too. That we take special interest in what our community is like, and that we improve it and we make it better. And so this past year, a couple of things I've had the opportunity to do through EXP in particular. We offer a give back day, and we call it I Heart EXP Community Day. I had the privilege of being the state coordinator for that effort this year. And then I was also the North Alabama coordinator. And through that effort statewide, we were able to reach out and help with food drives and blood drives. Here locally, we were able to help the North Alabama Food Bank and made a substantial difference in food that we donated. And then we also went and served at the food bank on our Give Back Day with other agents. So we all come together, even though, we're all in the same industry and in some ways competing. We also work together, and I love that camaraderie that we have with these other agents. Then additionally, I like to give back to my own clients. One of the things that I did here recently is for each client who bought or sold a home with me, that I offered a large pumpkin pie. That it comes frozen. I deliver it to their doorstep, either I or my assistant. And this year I did all of them myself. And then for each pie that I have a client accept, then I donate a pie to Manna House. Last year I called Fran, who is the founder of Manna House here in Huntsville and serving the homeless community and the hungry in our area. And I said, could you use some pies? And she said, honestly, with inflation, and we had an agreement with Edwards Pies, and the cost had gone up so much that we now, are not going to be able to do pies this year. We're going to do Little Debbie snacks instead. We would love to have the pies. So last year I was able to give pies, and then this year I was able to donate 35 pies to Manna House. And just really, and they were thrilled to get them, and I was thrilled to give them, and just so happy that for what they'll do is they put together like a care package for Thanksgiving meals, and that's part of that care package that they give so they can create their own Thanksgiving meal and for those homes. So really thankful to be able to give back to my community and make Huntsville a better place in my own small way. So.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I didn't even know about that.
So
I'm glad I know about that now. So that's maybe something I can do.
Yeah.
I actually.
Well, yeah, you join me, and we can both give pies next year.
Yeah, for sure. I did a little community thing the other day. I actually got invited to it. It was for the beautification at Sherwood Park.
Oh,
so I went and did a lot of vine trimming. We put down flower beds, picked up trash on all the surrounding roads.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So
Sherwood's been around for so long. I mean, it's just one of those neighborhoods that
it's definitely
I
growing.
remember from way back because I'm a native, Huntsville native. So yeah.
I am not. I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, I love South Carolina.
It was nice. I lived in a small town, so.
Awesome.
But all right, I think that's about all we have for today. I really appreciate you coming on the channel.
So
if anybody wants to reach out to you, you can give them your phone number.
Sure. Okay. I'm Sara Runyans with eXp Realty. My phone number is 256-468-7614. You can text, call, or you can also email me at sara.runyans@exprealty.com.
All right. Bye, guys. Till next time. Stay blessed.